Hey guys, so if you love photography and you're looking to get into it, or maybe you've been doing it for a while, but you're still a little shaky, here are a couple of things that helped me during my very first shoot, and a couple of mistakes that I made along the way that will help you avoid those mistakes. Okay, so maybe you just purchased a camera or you've had a camera for a while and you're still, trying to understand how the shoot thing works, and you're very nervous because you have a big a big event coming up, or you have a big shoot coming up. Without going into specifics of equipment, here are some things that you need to do that will help you in that particular shoot, especially if you're doing portraiture. Number one, it helps to have a list going into a shoot. It helps to have a list. Let me break it down what that means. All the things that you're going to need on that particular shoot, right? Your camera, memory card, your lens, your bag, light, whatever it is you're going to need, write it down so that you don't forget anything. As soon as you want to leave for the location, bring your list out and check, tick, 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 tick. And that's how you know that you have everything that you need, so that you don't go without something. Number two, it helps to not rush. Take the pressure. You already have a lot of pressure on you, right? It helps to do everything in your power to not be in a rush on the day of the shoot. The day of the shoot is sacred. You don't mess with the day of the shoot. Nothing else happens on the day of the shoot. The day of the shoot is for the shoot and the shoot alone. So what you do is that everything else has to be ready before the day that you go to shoot. Don't say, I'm going to go out and buy batteries on that day. On my way to the location, I'm going to do this on that. No, everything has to be ready, and it helps take up the pressure. Even more experienced photographers and made photographers in quote still get nervous because of a shoot. Now, to help you with that nervousness, get everything ready before you step out or before you wake up on the day of the shoot. You know that all that remains is to gather your team. Even if you need to get, there are people that will always disappoint. People that have disappointments in their blood. People that part of they have arteries, veins, and then disappointing columns. I don't know. It's in their blood. They will disappoint you. Gather them as items and let them sleep in your house before the day of the shoot. I know some of them, they will mess you up. And number three brings us to the issue of location. Location is like 30-40% of your entire shoot. So instead of giving particular preference or laying all the emphasis on the camera, on the lens, and all of that, please, I beg you, give attention to location, because it's going to determine how your color grade works, how your subject has to match the location, the color scheme and everything have to go. So don't just randomly walk out there and do a shoot. Mark your location ahead of time. That brings us to number four. Take a camera with you that you're comfortable with. Don't go on set with a big photographer's camera that you had access enough to borrow, and then you don't even know how it works. You don't even know how to change the settings and everything. Then you see yourself messing everything up. Go with equipment that you're familiar with. It's your first shoot. Nobody die. You have about a year, 2 years before you become really good at this stuff. Give yourself time to grow, and grow with stuff that you're comfortable with. That brings us to the next point. The subject that you're using, you don't have to, at this particular point, I know there may be a temptation, especially if you have money, to hire all these fancy models and work with them. No. Work with somebody who you're comfortable with and somebody that you can afford. You don't need to go out there and blow money just to prove something that is in your head. You don't have, I'll put it to you, you don't have the kind of skill that you think you have at this level. I'm being very serious. And last but not the least, calm down. Get everybody on set to just calm down. You've taken off the pressure with the entire listing. You have everything ready. Try to calm yourself down. If your subject is somebody who is not very calm, try to calm down. Play some music that they love. Get them into the mood. Look up some poses. Bring them in so that you don't have to say, change your pose now. Why is it only that pose? Change your pose now. Are you a stick? Tell them what to do. And I'm sure you have an amazing shoot. If you enjoyed this video, if you found any kind of sense in it, please be sure to share it. But before you share, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel by clicking this link if you're yet to do that. Loads of amazing content coming up. And I'll see you guys in the very next video very shortly. God bless you.